my son?
Caught him in the bed with my daughter.
They don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
He know the rules. He know the rules.
Okay, and I tell him the rules, but you, when it comes to my children, you do not put your hands on my child.
They don't go in the bedroom.
Understood.
They stay in the living room.
Understood. He put his hands on you, correct? Do not touch my child anymore. And I wouldn't touch your child. Don't.
I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him. I roughed him up. I threw him out. He knew the rules.
It doesn't matter. You could have spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to use physical force.
So did you even know who he was? Where he was?
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey again, hit y'all another video. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely wonderful. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all know what today is. Yes, today is not Thirsty Thursday. Today is what? Trifling Tuesday. And this story has trifling written all over it. Now, as you all may know by the title and the way I'm starting this video out, this is going to be grown folks talk. Because it's been a while since we did grown folks talk, you all. So what I need you all to do right now, you know the routine, get those sweet, precious, badass kids out the room right now so we can have a quick dialogue and see what's really going on in the mind of father dearest and also mama dearest and also these two badass kids who just could not follow the rules. Get those kids out the room. Go ahead. Anyway, hopefully those kids out the room by now. If those kids are not out the room by now, tough double D titty. And since the day of Trifling Tuesday, guess what? All size matter. If it don't matter to the little man, it don't matter to me. Now I want to ask you all this right here, because I know you all have already heard the video and seen the video. Now, let me ask you this. When we was coming up and we was teenagers, and I know for some of you all, it's been a little longer, so it's going to take you a little longer to remember. But when you remember that, please let me know in the comment section. Now, remember back in the day, y'all, when we was teenagers, we had rules, guidelines, what we call principles. Not at school, but principles. You know, we had rules that we had to follow and obey. But where do people get off these days and age telling folks and trying to act like they don't have to obey people's rules? Now, look here. When you go to somebody's house, guess what? You are what we call a G, a guest. You feel me? So that means you got to act like a guest. You cannot go to somebody's house doing what the hell you want to do. And now, as you all seen in a video, you have a mom going to a dad's house, basically trying to check the dad for putting his hands on her son. And now look here, I want to ask you all this also before I dig a little deeper into the story. From what you all have heard so far from the video, not me, do you think the dad was wrong? Or do you think the mom was wrong for coming to the dad's house trying to check him when her son knew the damn rules? And also I want to drive this point home right now. I am not making no excuse up for the dad, roughing the boy up, but at the same time, he lucky that's all he got. Because guess what? I have seen and heard other guys when I was coming up, the guy did a lot worse. Some of them guys got what we call, listen, they ass beat. You get what I'm saying? Some of them got their ass beat. So little man is lucky, pops didn't knuckle up on him. And now back to the story. Now you have a mom going to the dad's house, and the first thing that she asks him is,
put your hands on my son?
Caught him in the bed with my daughter.
They don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
He know the rules. He know the rules.
Okay, and I tell him the rules.
Did you put your hands on my son? And the father politely said, looking right at the boy, I caught him in the bed with my daughter. Now look here, if you come to my house and I already told you the rules, and it's already nice enough that some dads let you come to the house, because some dads don't even let boys come to their home because they already know, number one, how the boy is, and some of them already know how their daughters are. So really, to be honest with you all, the boy is lucky that the dad allowed him to come inside the home. And you already know, when you go inside these homes, like I told y'all at the beginning of the video, you are a guest. You got to act as such. Now, there's 3 places that you can go, but really 4 places that you can go when you go to somebody's house. That's the living room, no bedrooms, the bathroom, because we don't want you to use it on yourself or use it outside around our home and we step in it. Or you can go outside and talk together, or what we call back in the day, you can take your ass back home. You get what I'm saying? That's your 4 options. You don't have a 5th option. The bedroom is not a 5th option. Now, the father politely told the mama,
caught him in the bed with my daughter.
I caught him in the bed with my daughter. Now think about this, fellas. Let me ask you all this. Let me talk to the men right now. How would you feel if you came home Or if you happen to wander into your daughter's bedroom because you've been looking for her and also the boyfriend in the living room or outside, you don't see them nowhere, looking through the windows, looking through the doors or whatnot, and you happen to go to your child's bedroom and then you see both of their ass laid over there asleep, what would you do? I'm sure some of you all would do a lot more than rough the boy up and also rough your daughter up. And no, I am not telling nobody to abuse any child, but at the same time, you got to have rules and guidelines and also consequences when you break those rules. Now, instead of the mom politely checking her son because she's so busy trying to check the father, it's like she's basically making it okay for her son to do this. And now think about this also. Just think, now what if they would have had sex? Because we don't know if they did or not. The father said he found them in there asleep. And he politely roughed them up and threw him out of his house, which he's supposed to throw him out of his house. Now, I don't agree with the roughing up part, but at the same time, that's his house, his rules. But think about this also. Now, what if that man's daughter and also her son would have had sex and the daughter would have got pregnant and they both look like they're about 15, 16, 17? Who you think is going to take care of that baby? Them or the mom or the dad? Quite right. It's going to be the mom or the dad. You get it? Because you are still dealing with children. And a child should stay in the child place. Y'all know how we was taught. Anyway, let's hear what else the mom have to say.
They don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
And the mom says, that don't give you a right to put your hand on my child just because my child broke your rules and just because my child was in the bed with your daughter behind her, sleep, that don't give you a right to put your hand on my child. Now, let me ask you this, men and women. Do you agree with what the mom said right then? Like, do not touch my child no matter what my child do in your house. You better not touch him. Do you agree with that logic? Let me know in the comment section. And let's hear what else the mom have to say.
When it comes to my children, you do not put your hands on my child.
They don't go in the bedroom.
Understood.
And as you all see, the mom got her finger pointed directly in the dad's face. And the dad already said, basically, calm as he could be, Dad, they know the rules. Do not go in the bedroom. Now, instead of her telling her son, did you know the rules? Did the dad lay the rules out to you? And quite naturally, the son should know that any damn way. And also, mama, we're not getting on the mama, but we got to make a point. Mom, what is you teaching little man? Because like, to me, little man run the damn show. Instead of you correcting your son, you doing more correcting the dad. Going to this man's house, putting your finger in this man's face, which is really very disrespectful. Because the only thing he was trying to do was set rules and guidelines inside of his house. Because it goes back to this one thing. You don't want no boy or girl coming to your house and having sex up under your damn roof. Because they have an old saying like we all say, only person knocking boots up in here is me and your mama. You get it? No children. Anyway, let's go and close up and hear what else the mom have to say.
And I wouldn't touch your child.
I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him. I roughed him up. I threw him out.
So the mom goes on to say, I would not touch your child. And the dad politely says, I like he was about to break down like he Lenny Williams or somebody. He said, I didn't hit him. I just roughed him up, basically just grabbed him and threw him out my home. So it's a good thing the dad helped restrain. The dad even was trying to show restraint in that situation. Instead of the mom realizing that, it's like she's going harder at the dad for the dad trying to protect his own house and also, really, his daughter. And the reason why I say that is this right here. No matter what they tell you this day and age, men, boys can't have children. Girls, women have children. You get it? So quite naturally, the dad is going to be the one left there to carry that burden if his daughter get pregnant by this boy. Think about that. And now let's close up.
He knew the rules.
It doesn't matter. You could have spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to use physical force.
So did you even know who he was? Where he was?
And as you all heard, family, the mama said to the dad quite forcefully, Dad, you didn't have to touch him. You could have spoke to him. Now think about this also. Now, the dad did not beat the boy up or anything like that. He basically grabbed him and probably just threw him out of his damn house. So you mean to tell me the dad can hold restraint and show restraint, but mom, you got your hand all in this man's face like this man really beat your child up. So let me know this, family. How would you have acted if someone come to your house just because you threw their child out and you did not beat the child up or anything like that? Because once again, we're not advocating child abuse. But just think, if you set rules in your home and you tell your son or daughter to abide by those rules and they know the rules, it's not like they are 5 years old, because if they are 5 years old, guess what? You have no business trying to date or what they used to call code. You get it? Now, if you know the rules, quite naturally, you should do what? You should follow those rules. But we understand one thing. Children are going to be children. They're going to break the rules. So let me ask you this. How would you all have reacted if you had told a boy to stay in the living room if he wanted to come over there and visit your daughter and don't go to the bedroom? And then one day quite naturally, you go to the bedroom and then you find your daughter and the boy in the bed sleep together, cuddle up. How would you have reacted? Would you have reacted like the dad did, or would you have used more force? Because in my opinion, the son and the daughter is wrong in this situation. Neither one of them is grown. But once again, I don't agree with the father roughing the boy up, but at the same time, he is lucky that's all he got done to him. Because guess what? You already knew the rules, and the man was basically trying to talk to the mom calm. But how can you go to this man's house, put your finger all in this man's face, like the dad beat your son up, and then what make it even crazy, they had the nerve to come back to the man home after the man already threw the boy out. They got some nerve. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.